Welcome to Khartoum. We've been here for just over a week now, which is almost 3 times longer than we planned to be here. We have a serious problem.
We are a bit stuck.
Yeah. It's our first full day in Khartoum. We left the bike at this house last night. The owner is the guy that's given us his apartment. Our first job is to go and register ourselves in the country at the airport. Alright, yalla. On your hot loose. Let's go. Our first drive around Khartoum in the daylight. It's the middle of the day, traffic's very bad, it's 37 degrees, but I gotta say I do like being amongst everything, you know, in the hustle and bustle of everything going on, the life of the city. We've read the quickest and easiest place to register a foreigner in Sudan is at the airport in Khartoum. I think it's one of these offices here. Safe place for the bike, hopefully. Right, hopefully it's the right place. Okay, wrong place. Anyone coming here to register in Sudan, this is no longer the place you come to do it. Now, everyone has to register at the Foreign Affairs Department. 15 minutes away. Your helmet's not much use there, mate. Here. That says passports and immigrations on it. That looks good, hey? Salam alaikum. We need to register. Alright, that was a failure as well. Because we were too late and we need a sponsor to actually be here and help us. So, we'll come back tomorrow with Omar, who will be our sponsor.
So just days before we tried to cross the border to Ethiopia, they changed the customs law, and it makes it very hard for us or for any overlanders to cross that border now.
So yeah, just a few days ago, Ethiopia introduced an import ban on luxury goods, which includes cars and motorcycles, which means for people trying to travel across the land borders, even if you're just tourists, they stopped issuing temporary import permits and they've stopped stamping people's carnets. And instead, they're asking for you to pay 100% of what the import tax should be on your vehicle to be held with them as a deposit guarantee, which supposedly you're then given back when you leave the exit border.
Which, for me, and I think everybody else we've spoken to, seems very unlikely.
So we calculated for our bike, it would be around 400% of the value of our bike.
It's like £40,000.
Yeah, like it's crazy money. It's ridiculous.
If you do get across, then travelling into Kenya with that much money is just insane.
As soon as people in Kenya hear that anyone foreign leaving this border is going to have all this money on them, they're just going to steal it all. It doesn't work on so many levels. So for this reason, the overlander community is all pitching together and contacting all the embassies and ministries to try to tell them that this doesn't make sense and the law should be amended. This guy that has his car stuck at the border now, just today he's meeting with the Ministry of Tourism and the Ministry of Revenue and Customs to try and get his car through the border and also to try and help everyone else. So the first thing we're doing is waiting to hear the outcome of those meetings and if that will allow us to take our bike into Ethiopia. Alright, a new day and a new attempt to register here in Sudan, but today we are kindly being driven by Omar. So Omar is a friend of Halim. Halim is my friend and an ex-colleague who has kindly helped to arrange some things for us here in Sudan. And Omar is kindly putting us up in his apartment. So we're on the way back to the same office, so fingers crossed today. Now we have our local sponsor. Everything goes smoothly and we get our registration done.
Fingers crossed! Okay, so this past week we've been digging in deeper to why they've made this law, if the law is true. So we went to the Ethiopian embassy here in Khartoum and, well, we told them the news, they didn't know anything about it. They had to phone the customs guy at Metama border and obviously they confirmed. But that's all they did, they confirmed it and they said, yep, you have to pay, and that was it. There were no help at all. We phoned the Ethiopian embassy in London, we phoned our UK embassies, and they were just of no help at all. So we're a little bit stuck and we started to look for alternative routes.
We got this.
Oh, fuck.
We know this stuff as papa. I don't know what it's called here, but our Cameroonian friend, Marcel, he makes this for us in Singapore. It's basically like deep fried balls of dough, but it's really light and puffy inside.
The outside is actually really crunchy.
Yeah, it's good. Good, super cheap snack.
Good snack.
Yeah. Hey. This is actually the first time we've come out and explored Khartoum since arriving here.
On our own.
On our own, yeah. Since arriving here,
We've been
like
here
5 days or something.
Yeah, 5 days.
Yeah. Should we get some juice? Juice? Hello. Can I have some juice? Juice. These might be green, but they're actually orange. Right? It's a green orange. But they're sweet and they taste good. They don't taste like the normal orange. It's a green orange. You can't hear me. Something as simple as buying some juice can be a nice experience here.
Coffee though.
As far as we've always understood, Ethiopia is like the passageway through the east coast of Africa, from south to north or north to south. Ethiopia is the country that everyone goes through, but because it's now the one country that we cannot go through, it led us to look further. Where else can we drive our bike overland to reach further south towards ideally Kenya?
There's lots of neighbouring countries in Sudan, but they're all actually very unsafe to travel through, especially as a foreigner.
Yeah, so there's Eritrea to the southeast, but that border's closed and always has been. Ethiopia is to the south, and then to the southwest there's South Sudan, the new country. But as far as we're told by everyone here and everything we read online, it's just very, very dangerous.
Yeah.
Also, the roads are terrible. They're almost not even roads, and if it rains, which it can a lot there, the roads will become completely unpassable. So for so many reasons, South Sudan is just not something we can do on a bike.
And then to the west there is Chad. But Chad is also very unsafe, and we're pretty sure the border between Sudan and Chad is closed.
Exactly.
Also, Chad will lead us to the wrong side of Africa where we want to go.
It's such a huge detour, all the way across to the west coast.
Yeah.
Then if we think about completely changing our route and going north, There's Libya, which we're told is not safe, and I think you can't really get much further than Libya and maybe Tunisia anyway. Then there's Egypt above us to the north, but we don't have the right carnet for that country, and we'd have to pay more and more deposit to get a carnet. And even then, we get to Egypt, and then where do we go?
Where do we go, yeah.
So it seems, unless this law is amended or we get approval to go through Ethiopia, the only way out of this country for us on our bike is by the sea or by the air.
Yep.
Touristy. Finally, we're both feeling a bit better, and we're heading out to do some touristy things in Khartoum.
Finally, we're both feeling better. Finally, Khartoum will allow us.
Exactly. No protests today. We're feeling good. The weather's good. So first, we're going to head to see the confluence of the Blue and the White Nile. Like the main thing to come and do and see here in Khartoum.
Turn left onto Nile Street.
This is Tuti Bridge, leading to Tuti Island. Tuti Island is like where the White Nile and the Blue Nile meet. It's formed a little island in the middle. Well, this is the bridge. I'm going to pull over here.
Oh.
There it is, Lucy! We can see it!
Well, the brown Nile meets the other brown Nile.
Yeah, exactly. The brown Nile meets the green Nile, kind of. But no, you can see it. So, what we're looking at right now, this is the White Nile here, and then the Blue Nile is the one that comes in over there. So you can actually see the difference in colour where they meet.
Yeah, just not blue and white.
No. Cool, so there it is, Lucy, we saw it. Okay, finished. Finished?
I think so.
Okay, great. Let's go, yalla.
Blue Nile, White Nile done. The next stop is the Khalifa House.
Which is like a type of museum, but it's not the National Museum, it's a smaller one, and we're told it's a little more interesting and a little more focused on more recent history. So we're going to learn a little bit more about Sudan today. I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. The Khalifa House.
It looks fun.
Hello. Alright, let's find out how we can see this thing.
What's going on? We're married now?
Yeah, but what does that mean?
I don't know, this is marriage clothes.
Oh, okay. Why is it Lucy that always gets dressed up in strange clothes by strange people?
Always me.
Okay, Lucy, I'm ready for you. So the Khalifa House Museum was closed, but we saw the tomb of Muhammad Ahmad, who I think was some caliph. Now we're headed back to the airport again to meet with some air freight agents and try and figure out how to get our bike to Nairobi. What are the details?
So we've spent the last few days talking to air cargo companies and other travellers about a plan B, and we have two options. So we could fly our bike by air freight out of Khartoum and to Nairobi. This will cost around $3,500.
And that's just for the air freight. We then have to get there as well, which is another $500 or $600. So we're looking at $4,000 to get there by air.
So the only other option is to ship by sea, and the only way it makes sense is to share it with other people. We have connected with 3 other bikers in Saudi Arabia, 1 in Oman, and they're all interested to get in to South Africa.
There are ships that run between Jeddah, Saudi Arabia and Mombasa in Kenya. It's a fairly common shipping route, and one of these bikers in Saudi Arabia has a price for $7,500. Between 5 bikes, 5 people, that splits the cost down quite a lot.
But this option is very time consuming for us because we have to then ride all the way back to Port Sudan, get the ferry, which was a nightmare, and then arrange the shipping.
For us, it's going to be about 1 month from here to Mombasa, we think.
Yeah.
Plus, we've got the cost of getting back to Jeddah.
And then we have to get a flight, and then we have to pay for the hotel.
So,
It might have to be the $4,000 cargo flight, which hurts.
yeah, we don't want to
big
spend
money.
$4,000 when it's not in our budget. But as with everything, money and time can solve our problem.
Yeah.
It's just coming to terms with spending that money.
Okay, so we have come to Khartoum airport to try and discuss shipping our bike to Kenya or somewhere south of Ethiopia.
Yeah, so it's the weekend, it's Friday, so we've not really been able to meet as many airlines and agents as we wanted to, but we found out that there's a direct flight, cargo flight from here to Nairobi with Kenya Airways, but also there's lots of other airlines that will take it indirect, which could be cheaper. So over the next day or 2 or 3, we're going to just try and get as many prices as we can to ship our bike, probably to Nairobi, but maybe to Kampala, Uganda, maybe somewhere else. Whatever is the cheapest.
Hopefully Nairobi.
Yeah, that would be nice. So, more work to do.
Oh yeah.
This morning we are off to meet Zuhair, who's the head of the biker network here in Sudan.
I'm gonna go hang out with him for the day and use his workshop to fix some stuff on the bike.
Yeah, we got to fit our new final drive rubber boot, and we got to fix our steering lock, and we got to fix our windscreen.
Where are we going? Please be careful of just random holes in the road, because there always is on these roads.
This is actually the road
Big holes.
told us to go down.
Oh!
Believe it or not, we're going the right way.
No, there's a big hole. Just be careful. That might be a hole. No, it's not.
Continue for 800 meters.
That's too crazy for us.
We could get some stones and make a bridge.
I just need like 1 stone.
Oh!
Did it get you?
Hey! No, I don't think so, not yet. Making a bridge.
Okay. Should be enough.
Shukran.
Building bridges in Khartoum.
Oh yeah!
Very good, tamam. Alright, on we continue. Hello! Very good! Yeah, it was very good, Lucy. Good idea.
We've actually had quite a nice time here in Khartoum, and we really like this city. Even though we've been both ill for the last 4 or 5 days, we've managed to connect with the head of the Sudan Biker Network, Zuhair. We went to his workshop and we fixed some things on our bike, which was great.
We went for dinner at his house with his whole family, his entire family. He's got 10 siblings and he's also got 6 kids, and it's just a huge family who lives in the same tower block. And
Yeah, they built an 8-story
Amazing.
apartment block for the whole family to live in, and like each family unit has 1 level, and they're so close. It's really, really nice. And they welcomed us in, they gave us dinner, and we just had the nicest evening,
Yeah.
despite both feeling very ill at the time. So this is Zuhair. He's the head of the biker network in Sudan. He's kindly welcomed us into his workshop here to work on the bike, and thankfully we've got everything fixed. We've changed the rubber boot, we fixed the windshield, and the steering lock is 50% fixed. Sometimes works, yeah. Straight fixed, exactly.
You are most welcome to Sudan. I'm always available. Just ask my friend line. Right?
Hey, shukran.
Yes.
Alright, see you later.
And we've connected with lots of other bikers. There's lots of different clubs here.
Yeah, we've had dinner with the Sudan United Bikers. We also had dinner with the Sudan Dakar Bikers, which I think is the biggest club here. So we were cruising around Khartoum with like all these big adventure bikes. Everyone's staring at us, making lots of noise, and it was really awesome.
We're having a ride out for the duck this afternoon.
Yeah.
We're going to be left behind.
This is a beast.
Ready? Set?
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh! Shit, man. Africa Twin, KTM.
So yeah, to explain, there's like several different bike clubs in Sudan. Most of them are in here in Khartoum. So Zuhair, who we've already met, he's kind of the head of all of them. By the looks of it, they're all adventure bikers. We've got Africa Twin, KTM, Africa Twin, The Beast. Don't know what that is. Have a good time with Sudan Dakar bikers. Goodbye to the captain.
We've met lots of lovely people.
I think I got more friends in Sudan now than I have in UK. Genuinely. Within like 5 minutes of meeting someone here, your friends, you got their phone number, they're like, yeah, call me if you've got any problems, and they'll just text you randomly like the next day. It's super nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just trying to decide our next move now.
Who knows?
Let's see, hopefully within the next day or two, we will know what we're doing. But fingers crossed, we can go to Ethiopia. That is the best option. We really want to travel Ethiopia, and it means we don't have the hassle of any other flying or shipping or anything like that.
Yeah. But we just don't want to give up to getting to South Africa.
Yeah,
We've got to find a way.
That goal
We've got to find a
remains.
way.
We will get to South Africa, come hell or high water.